look, we've got to get practical with this. We've got to get pragmatic in how we engage. It's not enough for you to sit here and hear what I'm saying and then not build anything. So what does a fact find look like? Well, the first thing is you've got to have the areas of challenge. So on the left here, in these boxes here, you've got the areas that are challenging you, and you've got the areas that, these are areas of concern to clients. Now, these are not product orientated. They're challenges that clients have. So for me, CRM, how do they train and develop their salespeople? What's the model for managing salespeople? How do they look at metrics based? What do they do in meetings? What does their lead gen look like? So these are areas that are challenged. Look, I'm selling boot camp, right? So we all know that. So boot camp is a training program, but I'm not selling the training program here. What I'm trying to do is understand their businesses and the challenges that they have within their business. So what I want you to do is write out the 8 areas of challenge that you have within your business here. This is really, really important. Do that first, and we'll come to the questions, okay? So now I want to step into breakout rooms, yeah? So let me just pop this over here. So in a perfect world, list the exact questions that you would be able to have answered if you were advising them as if you were a doctor, okay? So this is the opportunity for you to sit and think, what do I actually need to know? So in my world, I've written out these questions here. So you can see here, CRM. So we've got our core areas of challenge over here on the left. So we've got CRM, process for meetings, lead generation, back office support, appointment booking, sales management, training and recruitment. None of them are about bootcamp. None of them are about what we do. Do you see that? Do you see the subtlety of that? Okay? None of them are about what we do. What they're about is the areas that the client struggles with. Now we step into the questions. So I'm now looking at questions like, how effectively do your team use CRM? What metrics do you track on a weekly basis? That's confidential information. They're not going to tell me that unless I have a good, strong relationship, ideally an NDA. How do you use the metrics to manage your teams? Process for meetings. What is your process for an introductory meeting? What is your typical meetings model? How do you fact find? Is it face-to-face or is it a workshop? What methods do you use for lead generation? What percentage of business comes from each area? See, now it's breakdown. If they don't know the information, when I ask the questions, I'm asking it, and then I'll say, give me an approximation, okay? But these are the questions. So you can see how I'm building out these questions. Now I've got a framework there. When I step in a fact find with a customer, it becomes very easy, yeah? Okay? So very simple, very straightforward, and it allows me to understand the client far better. So you need this written out. You cannot do a good fact find without them written out nice and clearly. Then I take my laptop, my iPad, I post them there, and then I run through them all in my notes section, and I build my fact find out with the client. That's how I do it, yeah? So once you've written it out, it becomes very easy to use when your clients. Now, I don't ask all 24 questions, and sometimes I add some others in, but it gives me a framework. So this is critical. You must write out the areas of challenge, take the time to do it, and then you must write out the questions afterwards and have a very clear view on that, yeah? Okay, good. So let's go and do it. If anybody's watching this and they want more information, reach out to us, okay? Reach out, send me a PM, and I'll get one of my team to create a document like this, and then you can build it out yourself.